Have you ever desired to show off something you created, like we'll say in racing, or in this case even sim racing? While on the track, simulator, or hauling close to the ground in a cart, Abruzzi Racewear has you covered. If you've ever needed to promote your team logo, name, colors, or just feeling a bit more confident in your sim rig, Abruzzi Racewear is your answer. Team shirts, jackets, and even hats, they go the extra mile. Custom race shoes to gloves and even kart suits, Abruzzi has the supplies to fit your needs. Customizable from team names to colors, and yes, you can even have your own name embroidered just the way you want it. In sim racing, they give you the comfort and feel of being strapped into a cockpit to bring the experience closer to the way you desire it. Their range of sim apparel has been created to not only meet and exceed the highest levels of comfort and quality, but also to enable you to make it yours. To add your personality, take a look today at AbruzziUSA.com to see the lineup and what they have to offer. AbruzziUSA.com, with customization at heart, your wear, your way.
Welcome, race fans, here to another exciting night of racing here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting, as we're happy to bring you Sim Racing Unleashed here for the final round here of their season before they roll into the playoffs here at Talladega Superspeedway Series, where we're going to see speeds exceeding 180 to 200 miles per hour through Gen 6. But I'm happy to bring up in the booth here every night like I will always have, Lee Tidwell. How you doing out there, buddy?
You know, it is another wonderful Sunday here at Talladega, down in Alabama, sir. Glad to be down here, the fastest track on the Cup circuit, and one that we've been looking forward to and have circled on this schedule this entire year. And one of the reasons why is because of our good friend, Mr. Dave Bush, and that number 53 Freaky Fast Broadcasting machine.
Amen on that. I agree. Can't wait to see that beautiful, beautiful paint scheme he came up here for Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Much appreciated, Dave. Thank you. God bless you. And we do up here, me, Lee, and everybody in the crew here at Freaky Fast says thank you, and we appreciate it. But yeah, man, we also got Stevens out there, his dad. Said he's asking if we had a great 4th of July. For me personally, yes, it was a great one. Let Lee speak for himself on that one.
Man, I basically slept, so yeah, I'm good. I'm extremely good.
Okay, and that was Lee's 4th of July. McDonald's had a Big Mac.
I mean, I'm to the point in my life now that I travel a lot for work and everything. And we've started back with all that. That when I've got an opportunity to take that day and just sit on the couch and not do anything but watch YouTube videos and laugh at people on Reddit, that's what I'm going to do. And that's how my 4th went. I laughed at a lot of people.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I hope everybody else out there had a great weekend, safe and good 4th of July. And Roof, yep, dog had a great one too. Said Dad gave me some. Probably gave you some French fries, maybe, or something. No.
No. Rosie doesn't usually get the food. She's a beggar, so Chewy is the one that gets the food.
I see. Well, Well, she was letting everybody know hello and tell her hello myself. But all right, man, we're up to rolling into qualifying. We got people rolling in here on Facebook and YouTube getting ready to watch these guys get crazy. But as they're getting ready to lay down their qualifying lap here, let's give a quick shout out to all the proud sponsors here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting.
Yeah, you do that.
I don't have...
That'll give me... I'm trying to get to it, man. Wasn't ready. There we go. Freaky Fast Broadcasting brought to you by the ButtKicker. Every game deserves a truly immersive experience, and the ButtKicker Gamer2 lets you feel every detail, from subtle footsteps to the rumble of a V10-powered race car, from ambient environmental effects to the power of a nearby explosion. By moving a physical mass instead of only air like traditional speakers, the Gamer2 provides an instant, accurate, powerful bass response, and it's all perfectly in sync with every game with no additional software required. Check out the Gamer2 at ButtKicker.com. Use promo code FreakyFast20. That's Freaky with 2 E's, FreakyFast20, for 20% off your order of the Gamer2 at ButtKicker.com. Freaky Fast Broadcasting also brought to you by Abruzzi USA. Abruzzi USA, your wear, your way. From sim gloves, mine's going to be here Wednesday, to karting gloves, personalized items, karting boots, all of your apparel needs. AbruzziUSA.com. That's ABRUZZI USA.com. Abruzzi, your wear, your way. And Freaky Fast also brought to you by iPitting. iPitting Board is a web tool designed for iRacing teams. It helps you create an iRacing series board for all of your teammates and provides for a clear vision of every data point, from schedules, results, championship standings, points, and much more. It's also a great help for your team's community manager, which can use the tool to share the knowledge not only with your teams, but on social networks as well. That's iPitting Board at iPitting.com. And as we start looking at these qualifying times right now, the quick time holder is Jacob May at a 51.005. Almost breaking that 51 second. New quick time number 53 of Dave Bush. 50.994. That beautiful, freaky, fast broadcasting machine on the pole as of right now. Half the field still yet to take their first lap. But Dave Bush, man, look at that car.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Screenshots.
I'm sure you're going to be taking a lot of those tonight, sir.
Oh, I got a button on my stream deck that says screenshot. Oh,
Brandon
man.
Colley coming over from the World Series of Sim Racing, taking the pole now. New quick time.
Oh,
50.954 breaks the time set by Jason Anderson and Rodrigo Loga at a 50.971.
Nice lap for him. Got Lane up here in fourth position. He's not on the track no more, but he's up here in fourth position, just right behind Rico. God, I'm going to mess his name up. I don't even know why I try.
Rodrigo Loga.
Can I just get a nickname for him?
We'll figure something out. Stepien. Dadgummit, Kayla, I'm sorry. Stepien in fifth at the moment. Bush back down to sixth position. Todd D still yet to turn his first lap, along with Hartwell, Cheswick, and Regney. So we're awaiting those times, and then the second laps will be ran. We've got a nice field here tonight for a Sunday, July 5th at Talladega. You know the best thing about Alabama?
What's that?
Talladega. I mean, come on, man.
Oh. I thought it was food.
Man, there's really not. I've got a store down in Alabama. There's not a lot of good, just localized food. It's not like, Nashville, Atlanta, New York, Philly. Those places is just Memphis. When you go there, it's just like, that's food, man. I'm going to eat while I'm here. You go to Alabama, it's like meat and three. It's that country cooking. I guess Southern would be the food. Some good old fried chicken.
Steve says, end the songs. in Alabama. So, but all right, well, qualifying's over as a newcomer here. First race of tonight for him is going to be putting it on the pole here. So we will bring up the results here. Get ready to bring this up. Click on that.
And here we go, your qualifying results tonight at Talladega with Sim Racing Unleashed.
Well, once it shows up. Oh, 1 second. I know what I did. Here. I apologize. There we go. Sorry.
You're
My
good,
bad.
sir. Taking the pole with a 50.945, Mr. Brandon Colley in the number 2 machine. Coming in at the second position, the number 92 of Jason Anderson. In third, the number 22 of Rodrigo Loga. In fourth, the number 32 of Lane. In fifth, the number 81 of Steven Stempion. In sixth, the 53 of Dave Bush. In seventh position, Nicholas Lobby in the number 13 machine. In eighth, the 72 of Stephen Leffler. In ninth will be Josh Jones in the number 76. The number 10 of Jacob May will line up in 10th position. Jason T. Adams will be in 11th in the number 24 machine. The number 3 of Aaron Bradford will be in 12th. Fernando Gamboa in 13th at a number 23 car. The number 6 of Robert Cheswick in 14th. And 15th will be Michael Yarrow in the number 95. 16th, Brendan Hartwell in the number 5 machine. The number 98 of Noah Lewis will be 17th. And 18th, Brendan Caress in the 91. The 61 of James Small in 19th. The number 1 machine of Todd Neese will line up in 20th. These are a lot of no times here at the backside. And the number 9 of Paul Regney in 21st. And then, of course, rounding it out, Buzz, Gomez, Neese, and Ballard. That is your starting grid for this evening. 90 laps, 230 some odd miles at Talladega.
That's right. 2.66 miles. This is going to be a fun race to watch, though, Lee, because these guys can take it 3 wide. There is plenty of room to see it, and we're probably going to see it. But it's just like a Daytona or even a Michigan or a California. There's going to be a big one. And what lap and who's going to be involved. But they do got 2 fast repairs here tonight, so it's kind of lenient there because things do happen at a super speedway. As we all know, this is an internet-based game here at iRacing, and sometimes you might not even be near somebody, and all of a sudden, bloop, there you go. And you're going around, and you're like, okay, what just happened?
Yeah, man, you got to run wide open. You got to cold trickle this track. You got to run it. I actually watched Days of Thunder on Friday night. We were all Friday night, and after I got done editing the recap video for World Series, I turned on not Talladega Nights. That was today. I watched Days of Thunder, and really enjoyed that movie. Just an outstanding effort. And way back, that was back in the day when NASCAR was, really big in popularity as well.
Very, very true, man. Well, again, I want to say thank you. We got a big fan base going on out there on YouTube and also Facebook. Thank you, everybody. And, to help Facebook grow and for the leagues to grow, don't forget to hit that share, follow, and like button and hit the thumbs up, hearts. The algorithm on Facebook looks at that big time. Like, that's the biggest thing if you want to get a lot of people in to watch your stream. Hit that thumbs up, heart button, smiley face, share it. Let's see the reaction,
like that.
guys.
Oh crap! I'm doing it as you.
You're doing it as me. Oh yeah, look. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's right there. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very, very much. But all right, Lee. Well, deep breath. Here we go.
All right, pace car comes off. Here we go. Colley on the pole. Anderson second. Logan Lane. Stipp and Bush, that is your first 3 rows. The engines, you can hear them beginning to roar in Alabama. 90 laps on the Talladega Superspeedway with Sim Racing Unleashed, and it's underway. Across the start-finish line, we're going to see if these guys start jockeying for position. As we go into one, we're going to stay 2 lanes. Colley on the inside, Anderson on the high side. The front 6. Staying side by side. Collie is going to pull a little bit of a lead here, about a car length and a half over the outside of Jason Anderson as he's being just pushed along by Rodrigo Loga. Into 3. Collie continues on the bottom side. You can see the top side. Haven't got a lot of wear on those tires yet. Haven't warmed them up, so not as much speed on the high side yet as Collie will lead this first lap. We're seeing people like Lane and Bush dropping to the inside. They left Anderson out there to dry, Robert.
Yeah. They left him out there to dry, but again, we're at Talladega, so eventually he's going to get somebody to latch on to him. And as you can see, the top line up there is going to start to try to work with each other. As we got Jason and who else is up there?
The 72 of
Leffler and Dave.
Jacob May, number 10.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. Well,
I'm telling you, my press box view, man. My press box view.
I wish I could do that, but I can't. But so we'll go off what Lee says, but we'll try to keep up with the positions. But with Super Speedway, it's so hard. So we'll call the action the best that we can. We might mess up a car number here and there.
We're going to call it like we're live because that's what we are. These guys are right now doing 195 miles an hour across the start-finish line, and we're going to call it just like it happens. Anderson now to the inside. Anderson has charged up from being left behind a lap ago, now takes the lead in front of Collie, on the outside, the 13 of Lobby's got to run now. Anderson caught in no man's land in the middle. Loga and Collie on the inside. The top side will be the 13 of Lobby and the 72 of Leffler. Jason Anderson finds his way back behind Rodrigo Loga. Will come in 5th position now, Lane behind him. Coming out of 4 of the field now, double file as we come down the front stretch.
Double file all the way back to Dave Bush back here running. Let everybody check out that freaky fast broadcasting. Okay, I don't want to stare at that car all day because that's what I'll do. So we'll go on, and we'll come back here to James Small back here in that 61, up 9 positions, running in 10th position. He's got Aaron right behind him in that 3, good wrench, American flag.
America.
Got excited there.
Yep, America.
America. Oh, okay, I got you. And I have to say it really quick. Come back here to the DuPont 24. Jason T. Adams. Adams. All right. Okay, I got that out of the way. All right, well, back to you, Lee.
We're going to come across the start-finish line. Collie back with the lead. Loga will be 2nd across the line as he pushes Collie on the low side. Lobby's looking to the high side with Leffler behind him. Lap 5 of 90 here at Talladega, and man, if we can just stay side by side and continue to swap positions, this is going to be a fun little race here tonight. Down the backstretch heading into 3, Collie in the lead. Him and Loga has been connected from the beginning and has been working as a very good pair. Lobby on the high side with Leffler and the number 10 of Jacob May, looking to make a push here coming out of 4. Passing the entrance to pit road, they start that tri-oval, and Collie will continue with the lead, but Lobby's got to run now. And we're going to see some side-by-side into 1 and 2, Robert. Look at the run by Lobby.
Huge run down. Yeah, good run. It looks very clean. These guys look like they're taking it easy. They're giving a little bit of gap here, too. You can see there's not very... Oh, never mind.
Loga got into the backside of Collie, and Collie's going to drop to the inside and fade way back. Didn't get him quite square, trying that bump draft there, but Collie drops to the inside and will fall back.
Where did he fall to?
I am looking.
Oh, he's... Wow. He dropped all the way to 24th position.
Wow, yeah, all the way back to 24th. Yeah, Rodrigo on the radio. Now look at it, 3 wide. Logo on the bottom, Anderson, and then top side is going to be the 76 of Jones as they come out now 3 wide for the lead. May, Lobby, and Jones. Leffler's hung in there. Man, these guys are going at it. Now we go into 3. 3 wide here for 5th. Jacob May will now pull to the lead. Jones, Leffler, Lobby, and Small will be your top 5. Caress, Loga, Lane, Bush, Cheswick will round out your top 10. Past pit road and coming around the start-finish line. New leader in Jacob May. Josh Jones in 2nd. But James Small now going to look to try to make that high side work. Jones is going to slide up high and maybe try to take a run at it here. Small behind Jones. Trying to give him the push. Leffler on the low side with Jacob May. Down the backstretch, lap 8 of 90 here in Talladega. We are with Sim Racing Unleashed on Freaky Fast Broadcasting, and we're going into turn number 3. Starting to even out a little bit more here. Jacob May pulled a little bit of a lead, not quite as big of his run on the outside for the 76 of Josh Jones in that inside line. Starting to get a little ahead of steam. May, Leffler, Lobby, Jones, Small is your top 5.
That is correct. I don't think that's going to last long, though. Here's a much different racing up top and the bottom than what we seen last night at Daytona. You're going to see this top line work a little bit betterly here tonight. They're going to, as you see it right here, look at Jones. He's pulling right up beside Jacobs May right there already. Within half of a lap, they're right there.
They come off of 4. May trying to hold on to the lead. Jones high side with Small right behind him, pushing him as we're going to race it to the line for the completion of lap number 9. May will hold on to it one more lap, but Jones with a monster run there on lap 9.
Well, we got a great... Alex is out there watching tonight. I don't know if you've seen him there on Facebook. How you doing there, buddy?
What's up, Mr. Bisson?
Yeah, so we're going to start it right now. Fan vote. Who do we want to ride along with? Start posting, guys, and we'll tally it up for the ride along with the ButtKicker for Cranker Up style here at Freaky Fast here at Talladega. So you got about 30 laps just to start posting and plastering our chat.
May goes to the high side for Noah Parrott Raisin, and it gives the lead to Stephen Leffler. Lobby will be in 2nd, and Rodrigo Loga up to 3rd position.
He's looking really good in that 22 right now.
Along with the 53 of Dave Bush. Let's get a close-up of that car.
Let's see. I don't know if I have a close-up, but I'll see what my cameras can do.
Go 1. One looks good. Look at that car. The car's beautiful. The 53 of Dave Bush. Riding in now 7th position. We go back to the leaders. Leffler on the bottom. May now starting to make a run on the top side with Jones pushing him. Lap 12 of 90 now. And now the outside starting to work a little bit. Got a run coming off of 2 here. Jones and May. And they've got the 91 of Caress, who is up 13 positions, now sitting in 5th. Racing with my boy Rodrigo. As we go into 3, the top line trying to keep it together. Didn't quite get the run down the backstretch they were looking for, and Leffler looking strong to the line here on the bottom side. But look at May put it in the throttle. May is actually going to lead the lap. Jones is going to go high, 3 wide here behind the leader. Jones got hot, I bet. He's dropping back a little bit now.
Yeah, it's something else we didn't talk about. How far and how hard can they push these cars until they start overheating? That I don't have an answer on that. I'm sure Alex out there or Christopher on Facebook might be able to tell us. They got a little bit more experience. So unless you do, have you ran these cars yet here at Talladega yet?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I ran a little hosted race today. It was fun. Came in third. Podium.
Okay, well, now you know what they're, because they're running a fixed setup, so how hard can you push? How long can you push?
You know, we didn't have pack like this. I mean, single, I could put, with ducking here and there, I could push, 3 to 5 laps without really any semblance of anything happening. But when you get into packs like this and you can't just dip and dodge and get that air where you can, you're pretty much stuck. I don't see them going more than 2 or 3 without that temperature starting to get hot.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're getting a front pack and a back pack. We come back here to Paul, Lane, Todd Neese is back here, Roberts, David Neese, Todd's dad, Glenn, Michael, Stevens back here running a special paint scheme in that 81, just out here riding around. Who else do we got? Jason Anderson, he dropped, wow, he dropped way out. He's way back here now. And then we got Brandon that unfortunately the 22 got into him and pushed him down inside the apron going down the backstretch. He's way out, but still in the lead lap, and that's all he needs right now, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. And Christopher Miller says it's roughly 2 to 3 laps.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. And you were right there, too. That's why we went to your expertise.
And as Alex said, too, though, it depends on what your temp is when you really start that push as well.
True. Yeah, so we're not going to see too much pushing. So, that's going to come down to the end of the race, too, depending on how many laps we have at, an end or a green-white checker. How hard can you push, We get a green-white checker, Lee. These guys are going to push for 2 laps, and guys are going to push that 3rd lap and try to push it. We might see some engines go poof, poof.
Yeah, we haven't seen an engine explode in a while.
No.
A while.
Well, we seen one last night, but we didn't physically
that was
see
so
it.
Weird.
Yeah.
Door touching and an engine explosion.
Yeah.
Only in 2020 could that happen.
Well, yeah, that's real, I think.
Coming across the line, Leffler will continue to lead. Lobie in second. Perez now moves up to second position on that outside. He is up 16 spots. Noah Lewis in the 98 up 13 spots, now sitting in 4th position. Hartwell up 10 spots, sitting in 6th. We got some guys that are making the moves and some guys that have been running up front starting to fall back like Anderson, like Stemp. Who else just fell on back there? Josh Jones just fell back. Coming out of 4. My screen. Coming out of 4, Leffler continues to lead, with Lobie pushed along him and Rodrigo Longa in second. Oh, man, right behind Longa is May. No, that's not May. My bad. That's Noah Lewis. He dropped below the yellow line. A little scary there. It can get slick below that yellow line.
It's looking good racing, though. These guys are patient right now. Got a pack of 24 cars that gridded here tonight, so not bad at all. And that number 5 of Hartwell, he's moving his way up 10 positions. Lewis in that 98, he's up 12 positions. Buzz, I gotta fix these names. I'll try to do that next week for everybody, but he's up 12 positions.
We're just gonna call him Buzz Lightyear.
That's what I was actually thinking. Get out of my head.
To infinity
and beyond.
And in turn 1, Leffler continues to lead. May is looking at the top line along with number 5 of Hartwell, the 76 of Jones, the 91 of Perez. And we still got a pack of about 15 cars all together that the entire field could change positions in a half a lap with these guys.
And Jacob Mays is getting put into the middle, into the sucker hole that we like to call.
I don't like being down there. Oh, look. Dave Bush was nice.
Yeah, I was going to say
Bush let him in.
Yeah, Dave left him in. If not, he would have. I don't think it would have fell too far back. He probably would have fell behind Josh Jones there in that 76. But
what is going on with the 98 of Noah Lewis, man? I don't know if he was loose or what. He was all over the place. And now he's stuck in no man's land right in that middle between Dave Bush and the number 5. Oh, Dave Blink.
Freaky Fast is doing the magic trick, guys. See us? Now you don't.
Right, he's the magic man.
That's right. He's got to magic it into victory lane. Wouldn't that be something? Freaky Fast, Dave Bush, victory lane here tonight.
No, because then he would never let me run the paint scheme. He would just keep it for himself, and that'd be his lucky paint scheme.
Oh, that would not be fair.
But I know I would totally want Dave to win. Dave has had some great, outstanding racings here this season with Sim Racing Unleashed, and deserves a victory just as much as anybody else in this league.
Oh, Christopher Miller. Okay. Oh, we have a caution. Hold on. I was reading chat. But we do have a yellow out.
Is that the 92 of Jason Anderson?
I don't know.
It was.
Oh, it is?
The 92 of Anderson comes across the start-finish line and clips the number 6 of Cheswick.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go back on the replay just a little bit here. See if we can slow it down. And yep, 92 came up a little bit, the 6 came down a little bit, and they said hello, and unfortunately the 92 got into the wall. The 6 came down and actually hit Todd Neese there on the right hand side, gave him a little bit of damage.
Yep, so our first caution, lap 22 of 90 here at Talladega with Sim Racing Unleashed. Lee Tidwell, Robert A. Moyer Jr. joining you here this Sunday night on Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Stephen Leffler, our leader. Lobby, May, Loga, and Lewis will round out your top 5. Dave Bush sitting in that 6th position, looking strong as well.
Oh.
And Christopher Miller's talking about Collie. He got saved by the yellow, and see what he can do from the back of the pack. And that's one thing we've watched Brandon do a few different weeks is what the kid can drive, and he can drive from back of a pack. So it's going to be a good little restart here, and I like the reset. Basically, a third of the way into it. Are we going to have one? Are we going to have one? Are we going to have one?
I'm not saying a word.
And as we come down the front stretch, it's time for a pit party! Everybody on pit road.
Yeah! Woo! I was waiting for it. Didn't say it. I was just waiting.
Everybody's going to pit here. Now, where's the strategy goes in? How much gas do you get? Do you get all 4 tires? Do you only get 2? Do you get none? So we're going to watch and see who's going to be out first here on pit road. Pit cam 1 is a great one. And as they race out, man.
Let's see here. Josh Jones stayed out.
Yeah, Jones, Yarrow, and Stemp stayed out.
Mm-hmm.
Leffler comes out, followed by Lolby, May, Loga, Bush, and Bradford. As Cheswick I think he just pitted because he's falling way on back. So takes Jason T. Adams up to number 10.
What I'm trying to figure out, I wonder what these guys in the front here are doing. Why would you want to stay out? I don't know.
If they go in this time, for Josh Jones, it could be that bonus point. He hasn't led a lap yet on this race.
Yeah, that I understand, but we're at a super speedway, which means that lap down cars can pit with leaders now. So iRacing, as the last patch, super speedway, they cut the caution laps down from 3 to 2 or 4 to 3 or something like that. But anyways, so we should be going back green next time by. So the 95.
I mean, we don't have to wait 15 minutes for cautions anymore?
Yeah, not super speedways. Auto Club, Talladega, Daytona, we're all now considered super speedway. Well, the two were always super speedways, but they consider Michigan Auto Club now a super speedway because it's a 2-mile track. So they cut the caution laps down, given the opportunity. If you're a lap down, you used to not be able to, as you know, not pit with lead lap cars. Well, now you can. So it cuts like 1 lap away from sitting under caution.
So all 3 of them decided to pit this time. So it's going to be Jones, Leffler, and Lolby. Nope. Jones, the 95 of Yarrow. And is that the 56? Nope. That's the 76 of Jason Jones. And the 81 of Stemp. Steven Steppion will be into the pits as well. So now we get everybody out back on the track. And we get set on lap 24 of 90. The pace car lights are off. And we will go green this time.
Yeah.
Pretty fast.
We're going to get what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to get freaky and what?
Fast.
There you go. All right.
There's lots of things you can put with freaky.
That's right. As long as Zach's not here, I can say we're going to get freaky nuts.
Poor Zach. Zach Hall with an amazing victory last night at Daytona. So congratulations out to Mr. Zach Hall, one of my comrades here in the booth.
I'd have to look. I don't know, Steve, what they're getting on fuel mileage, because I think they run 75% fuel. So I would say between these guys are going to have to pit again in the next between 25 to 30 laps, maybe a little less, 24, 23, maybe somewhere around there. That's what they're going to be getting.
Somewhere between now and then. That's when it's going to happen.
There you go, Steve. Now, either now, eat some now, save some later.
Is it now?
I have no clue how I went from that to that.
The pace car comes off and we get set to go green on lap 25. We are at Talladega Superspeedway in Talladega, Alabama, with Sim Racing Unleashed. And here we go, waiting for Barney the flag guy to start waving that flag, and here we go, back on the gas. Leffler did not get a good start. Leffler got the good start. It was Lolby that did it. We coming into 2. Leffler with the lead. May will be right behind him. Lolby on the top side. Dave Bush will push May on the inside. Rodrigo Luna will be up top, pushing Nicholas Lolby. And then the number 3 Barca car of Aaron Bradford will round out your top 6. And these guys continue to race. The 24 also of Jason T. Adams looking strong there following this front group. And we are bunched up after this restart. May got real close to Leffler there, coming way on back to the outside, and we're going to race it to the line. Leffler and May, and May will take that lap.
Great battle up here, side by side, 2 by 2 by 2, all the way back through the pack.
All the way back to the number 2 of Collie, who is riding along in 14th position.
Yeah, after getting bumped all the way out of the draft, he was out there all in no man's land. You know, after getting bumped by the 22, that yellow came out, like everybody's saying on Facebook. That's going to bring him back up here in that number 2, and he's riding in 14th position, man. So he's right back into the draft, and I think it's time just to be patient. I would ride back there. I wouldn't try to push anything from here.
Well, everybody went on to the inside, so May, Leffler, Busch, and Lulby all fall down to the inside. And I'm looking to see if Dave Busch or the 72 of Leffler are going to come up for Logan to push, or is Logan going to get shoved along by Perez and start inching up towards the lead? Logan now in 4th. Logan challenging Busch. Leffler will come up high, and a push there by Logan gave Leffler some momentum now door to door with the number 10 of Jacob May coming around 4.
Oh, 13's going to jump up high.
That's Lulby. Jumps up in front of Logan. Now we're going to be side by side about 4 deep. Make it 5 deep. To the line, Leffler will lead that lap. And we'll slide it down in front of May. Puts the top side leader of Nicholas Lulby now. Leffler in the lead.
Yeah.
Lap 28 of 90, sir.
Yes, sir. That top line is trying to form up. They are trying very hard to push, but again, they're not moving. It's like hitting a brick wall, but also overheating. You know, you can only push so hard for so long, and then you got to back out. So I don't think that top line can do anything yet. I see, yeah, Lulby's he's gonna hop down there. Man, ooh. Our Freaky Fast keeps doing the magic trick.
Oh! And he gets hit and saves it. Save it, Dave. Dave Busch with an awesome save of the Freaky Fast machine. Gonna lose the positions, but man, what a drive there by Dave Busch.
See, we're not just freaky fast, we can freaking drive.
As Dave Busch he just got tapped.
Yep.
The 13.
And that's all it takes. A little tap, man. These things are so air sensitive that, you know, just a little love tap can really upset the vehicle.
Yeah, Lulby just barely tapped him, and he went around. Well, it didn't go around. Excellent driving to save it. It actually comes out pretty well when you consider he slid back in 8th place. So, yeah. And now he's got, well, quit blinking, Dave. Oh, got a little bit more action. Is almost went 3 wide there. Now we've settled back down. Leffler and Loga on the bottom side, 1-2. May will be 3rd on the top. The 13 of Lulby will be 4th, will be on the bottom, and the 5th place machine will be 91 of Perez. He will be the top side behind May as we come into 3.
Hey, Christopher, out there on Facebook, go back and clip that for us, if you don't mind. Somebody clip that save.
Clip it.
Yep.
Clip it good. Da-da-da-da-da. Rack that whip.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
You've never heard the song Whip?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, I'm a big 80s song guy. Yeah.
I didn't even think you were alive in the 80s.
80s? Oh, my God. I grew up in the 80s. Yes. 80s. Yes.
80s was my jam, man.
Yep, I love the 80s music. Always have, always did. Remember we had this discussion before, early 90s? Yeah, it's okay, but I feel it's part of the late 80s yet. After that,
the 90s really didn't start until like 93.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Even today's music is okay. Some of it I don't like. I'm, believe it or not, more of a country guy now. I listen to a lot of country today, but that's kind of getting boring too, because I'm getting tired of hearing about my wife leaving my this and my dog died out back and
yeah, my wife's a big country fan, so I don't ride in her car because I ain't got to listen to it. Leffler continues to lead. May will be on the high side as we come out of 2. These guys are starting to get bunched up even closer. Leffler, May, Loga, Perez, Lulby, Buzz is starting to get up in there. Dave Busch. And the 51 of Buzz, you know, we haven't talked about him in a lot of races, but or in a lot of races, but he is up there battling here at Talladega. May will slide down in front of Leffler and take the lead.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out last week's winner, too. He's out back here, you know, Steven in that 81, just out here riding. He's been in the back the whole time, really not forcing himself up there, which, you know, maybe this is the game plan. We might see this backpack start really pushing, you know, with 20 laps to go, work their way back up through the field. But these guys in the back here, Lee, they need to latch on and try to stay with the draft, because they're going to eventually fall off here, you know.
Well, a third of the way through the race, I mean, you know, kind of pulling a Cat 5 strat here with hanging back and seeing what happens on a super speedway and waiting for the last 15 to 20 to really race it. So maybe some smart work here by the number 81 car of Steven Stepien.
Very true, very true.
Where's Collie at now? Collie's sitting in 8th position, the number 2. Rusty Wallace tribute car. Rusty Wallace was my guy back in the day.
Yep, mine too. Yep, I'm a big Rusty Wallace fan. I got a lot of Rusty Wallace stuff laying around here in my room, and cars and pictures and stuff like that.
The 3 of Aaron Bradford got a little loose there. Not loose, but slid up the track just a teeny tad. As it's seeming to become more difficult to stay in those straight lines as we look to go 3 wide with Bradford, Jones, and then Busch to the high side. Hartwell's going to take it way high. Hey, quit blinking. The 51 of Buzz on the high side as well. So, but watch the way that they come off of these turns. Those lines aren't staying as straight as they were.
Very. What's the wind? Do we got any wind out there?
Barely any at all.
Okay.
2 miles an hour blowing up the backstretch.
Okay, so that's just going to give them a push. Not much, really nothing there. So this is all about the air being pushed around and the turbulence, you know,
3
side by
wide,
side.
look at that. A massive booger of cars coming around the tri-oval. As Busch gets caught in the middle along with Lane. But look how much distance. Oh my gosh, we got 3. Oh, are we really trying to go 3 wide here? With Caress to the top side. Jones is up there. But it looks like they're going to fall backwards. I thought they were going to try to make a push on that way high side. And I was about to get, quick blinking, Dave. I was about to get really excited.
Well, I can tell you this. Thank God Zach is not with us tonight, because Zach is the type of guy at Talladega. He loves to see 3 lanes, 3 wide, because he gets all excited for some reason. Don't ask me why.
That's racing.
Yeah, he does. He's like, I want that 3rd line to get moving.
Across the line.
51 says, I'm going to try the 3rd line, but go right ahead.
Oh!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's Busch and Buzz. Dave Busch and Buzz.
No yellow.
Buzz. The 51. Oh, yeah, it was Buzz.
There's still no yellow.
No yellow.
Now the
And
yellow. There it is. Okay.
Because we watched, they went 3 wide again. And then there just wasn't enough room. Dave Busch and Buzz just door touch each other right there at the tri-oval on the 3 wide. Bradford on the inside, and Bradford with a nice save coming out of that. Oh, good driving there by Collie as well.
Wow.
Good boy just smushing Aaron Bradford.
Yeah, we're watching it on slow-mo here. We're watching everybody try to get through. It said 98 was involved into something. What was there another wreck afterwards?
The 98 of Noah Lewis, not that I am aware of.
It says that he crashed. It says Todd Neese has crashed. Oh, yeah. Look at the 98. He's swerving back and forth. Oh, yeah, he just lost it. Coming up off the apron, trying to get back up on the track after he avoided that wreck. And, yeah, he just lost it right across the start-finish line. And I don't know where Todd got involved. I think Todd, we're going to watch here in slow-mo here. Let's see if I can find Todd, because I'm not sure what happened to Todd.
Yeah, Niche had already been gone by the time that
Oh.
Lewis got there.
Yeah, they were wrecking the 23 and the one of Todd in turn 1, entering turn 1. They were wrecking. So there was like 3 wrecks. All right, well, we'll go back live.
As we are live under caution here, 38 of 90 laps complete at Talladega. And we get set for our second pit party of the evening. 3 cars will stay out. The 76 of Jones will stay out.
Again, why
Stemp will stay out and Yarrow will stay out. Same 3.
I wonder, Lee, if they're staying out to get that 1 extra lap, which now would make 2 extra laps for at the end of the race. They might be able to make it on fuel by doing it this way. And Steve's asking if his son's out there being too patient. I don't think so. I think he's playing it smart. And if he's got his pit strategy, he's doing it the way he's doing it right now. I mean, the only way it's going to work is as long as we stay green. Other than that, if we get a late yellow, doesn't matter then yeah, he was too patient. But he was caught up into that wreck. So he does have 2 fast repairs, though, Lee. I would imagine after, getting his vehicle fixed this time by.
Yep, as we watch everyone, Dave Bush, after that incident, will come back out in 13th position. And then immediately blink off my camera. Thanks, Dave.
Well, he's still working on that magic trick. He's trying to get
the magic man.
He's trying to get better at it.
Now you see him, now you don't.
Alex says it looks like me out there. Yeah, last night. How'd that work out, Alex? Sorry. You gave it a good shot, man. Coming a lot down in a battle in the back and, getting bumped and tagged. But, that's super speedway racing. That stuff's going to happen.
Well, that earlier save that Dave did reminded me of Brandon from last night. I mean, not Brandon, of Alex from last night on that on turn 3 and 4 at Daytona.
Yes.
That's the kind of driving ability that these drivers in these leagues that we get to call have, and all 3 of the ones that stayed out coming down pits. But the talent they have to be able to save things like that, where I'm in the catch fence if you breathe on me while I'm out there.
Okay, I'm reading the chat. Steven said the backpack, he was not caught up into that wreck. Okay, so he does not have the damage. Okay, all right. Because I'm watching 2 chats right now.
The number 6 of Cheswick. Cheswick's been in the pits for an extremely long time.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 seconds, so.
Yeah, I think he called it a night.
Might have, sir. He might have.
Oh, all right. Well, we're going to get ready to go back green here on lap about, 41? Is the pace lights out yet?
Yep, I think.
They are? Yes, they are.
Yep, okay. They're out.
All right. Well, who do we want to ride with? We're on lap 40 here. We got to do some cranker up here, brought to you by the ButtKicker.
Well, if nobody votes by the time I get done with this, then you know who we're going to ride with, and it's going to be my man. So let's get this ad ready with... Make sure that you want to be truly immersed in your games. You want to be truly a sim racer. That every game deserves a truly immersive experience, and the ButtKicker Gamer2 lets you feel every detail, from subtle footsteps to the rumble of a V10 powered race car, from ambient environmental effects to the power of a nearby explosion. By moving a physical mass instead of only air like traditional speakers, the Gamer2 provides an instant, accurate, powerful bass response, and it's all perfectly in sync with every game with no additional software required. Check out the Gamer2 at thebuttkicker.com. Use promo code FreakyFast20, that's Freaky with 2 E's, FreakyFast20, for 20% off of your order of the Gamer2 at thebuttkicker.com. And as we get set to go back to green, I'm looking at Facebook, and I don't see any votes.
Nope. Here do I, so it's going to be the 22 as I'm getting all the camera work set up here.
Okay. If you have on headphones, pick your right and your left, pull them away from your ears. If you're listening on your computer screen and your computer speakers, turn down that volume. Because as we get ready to come back green, we here at Freaky Fast would very much like the honor and privilege of cranking up the sounds of Talladega Superspeedway, brought to you by the ButtKicker and Gamer2, as we ride along with the number 22 of Rodrigo!
Green flag, green flag.
Leffler leading the race here, 45 of 90 laps. Loga in second, May in third. He will be on the high side. Lobe now taking third. On the bottom, we're going three wide with May in the middle. The 91 of Caress on the bottom side. Hartwell's on the top along with Lane. And who's right behind Lane? The 81 of Stiff. Stiff has moved on up to 11th position. We go four wide in the back. Jason Anderson trying to fight his way through this crowd. The number 28, right? No, what is Jason Anderson? Oh, what happened?
Flag is out.
Oh. That's right back there where I was talking about. Anderson's along in that pack. And as you said, the 24 touches the 98, which bumps the 81. And then the 24 went to infinity and beyond and spun like a top on his roof. Man. The 98 of Noah Lewis. I think that's a little more violent than a blowback. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 98 of Lewis. I remember that. Now we're starting to see some strategy as we've had some dipping and dodging, and not everybody went down the pits this time. We got a few that stay out, and our new race leader, Rodrigo Loga, in that number 22 machine. Lobie will stay out in second. May will be in third. Hartwell fourth. Lewis, after being involved in that incident, will stay out, be in fifth. Dave Bush in sixth. And Collie in seventh. That will be your cars that stay out this time around. Along with the 61 of James Small. I see him lurking back there as well. .43 to go at the moment. No, we hadn't even seen halfway yet. I guess we have. 45 would be halfway. We're on 48. So, I never claimed to be a mathematician. I couldn't even play one on television. But I did play a weatherman once. That was fun. I had to show radars and try to explain things that I had no idea what I was talking about. I got a question. Road. Sir, I don't drive road cars because I can't. But if I was going to watch a road race, I don't know that many road cars, Alex. If I go into iRacing to do a road race, I got to drive the Mazda because they your skill level's so bad. This is all you can be able to handle. I do like watching the Indy cars. When we do TI racing, I like watching the Indy cars on road courses. I'm not that big of a road guy. I'm not that big of a dirt guy. I'm a strict oval kind of guy. Not even I don't even like dirt oval. I'm a concrete, asphalt, oval type of guy. That's my Tinder bio. Well, I'm looking back at some of the other cars. Yeah, the 92 of Jason Anderson looks brand new. Well, he's got rubber on the side of his as well now that I got a different camera angle. Who do we know that would have had one recently? Let me look. The 24, yeah, let's look at the 24. Yeah. So Loga, Lulby, Hartwell, May, and Bush did not pit this time around at all. So we get set to bring it back green. Loga on the inside, Lulby on the high side. They do have lane choice here. Loga takes the bottom. Pace car passes the Sunoco sign. And here we go from Talladega. 42 to go. Restart from the crash that happened in turn number 1.
Green flag.
Green flag waves. And here we go. Oh, and I think Rodrigo might have missed a gear or something. Did not get a good start at all. It was Jacob May. Now we'll slide up in front of the 13 of Lulby on the high side. Dave Bush. That's so fitting. The freaky fast car pushing Rodrigo Loga. Somebody snip it. Snip it right now.
How do you like that? Does that make you happy? I know it makes me happy.
It makes me tingle on the inside.
Tingle, tingle, feely, feely. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, Alex, road courses use a much different, higher racing IQ, which I do not have. And even a lot of practice, I don't think my IQ would raise very much at all. As we cross the line, Lulby is going to be leading the race now from the high side. Brandon Hartwell up 14 positions, now into second. Lane right behind him in third. We'll make it fourth as May will continue to hold third on the inside line as we come out of 2. Loga has drifted back to 5th with Bush in 6th and the 72 of Leffler in 7th. Coming into 3. Lulby and Hartwell and Lane's got that high side working. As at least the 2 of the 3 have cleared Jacob May and are looking to pull on down, and they do. And now Lane is still up high. Hartwell will come high. Lane will slide inside. And as we go into 1 now, Brandon Hartwell looking to challenge for the lead here. Looking to get a big push from Brent Perez. We come off 2, and we look for that momentum change, but the high side does not happen this time around. And Lane is just nose to tail with Nicholas Lulby going into 3 and pushing him right on along. 198 miles an hour for Nicholas Lulby right now.
It looks like that top line is actually starting to work pretty well with each other here. As 72 of Steven Leffler decides, you know what, I'm going to go up here with that 5 Kellogg's machine and Let's see if we can pounce our way back to the beginning, but we haven't talked much about Lane in that 32 Tide machine. Look at him there, man. He's up in second place position here.
Yeah, Lane, I mean, he's been here and there throughout the season, but never really challenging like he is right now. And yeah, he's looked awful strong. He's up 2 positions, qualified very well, qualified 4th. But just one that seems to be, mid-pack a lot of times. And now being able to showcase what he's got here at Talladega as we come out of 4.
Oh.
Lolby's going to come up high, give the lead to Lane on the bottom side. Jacob Mays pushing Lolby.
That's an interesting move that Nicholas just did there. I'm not sure why he jumped from the bottom to the top.
I'm not either.
Okay.
Man, we're getting really close. All of them bunching up here. And look at Lolby and May working together. Lane and Logan will work together on the bottom. May's trying to look to come down in front of Lane and barely makes it, and so does Lolby. Wow, they made it down to the bottom side.
Wow.
Man, you had to grease that.
Man, that's almost cutting his nose right off, but they made it work. But that was a dangerous, dangerous move here at, Talladega at 197 miles per hour. But that's the talent that these guys have here at Sim Racing Unleashed.
We start seeing some shaking of the field here. Lolby continues to lead. Leffler on the high side working with Hartwell, and they got a nice run off of 2. May will be on the backside of Lolby. Lane will come up behind him. The 91 of Caress will go high. So will Dave Bush. Loga goes low. Then we're going to pull the 98 down low as well of Lewis. The number 2 of Collie will go to the high side. And now we're starting to get 2 lines. And we're starting to see a little bit more pushing and shoving. Starting to see a bit more bipping and bopping. Bobbing and weaving.
Oh no! And there it is! The big one!
At the front of the pack. Everybody try to check up. Oh, Anderson gets hit.
We watched that live too. And I was just ready to talk about Christopher Potter out there is tuning in here, a big friend of the 98 of Lewis, and he says, I smell the big one coming. Right after that, we have a big one.
So the 13 got loose in front of Leffler. Yeah, the 13 of Nicholas Lolby looks like right across the start-finish line about. Got a little bit loose there.
Yeah, and at the same time, Jacob May was pushing him, so I don't know if Jacob got a little piece of him or he just took the complete air off his left side, and from him already being loose, just, that just took care of the rest of it.
It looked like the air just escaped, yeah.
Yep, and that's easy to do here. You don't even touch anybody, and next thing you know, a car's going around.
The 5 of Hartwell, the 91 of Braden Caress get involved. Jason Anderson gets bopped by the 5.
I wonder how.
The 9 and the 27, and then Collie and the 2. The 9, Regney. The 27 of David Neese. And then Brandon Collie as well. All get tangled up in the big one on lap 56 here at Talladega.
I can tell Brandon Collie, do not open the bottles.
Got some rear end damage there as we see.
Yeah, right in the center. He got creamed. I'm not sure how many fast repair these guys have left here, but what are we looking at here? 56.
What we're looking at here is a pit party! Lap 57 of 90 at Talladega for Sim Racing Unleashed, and everybody coming down pit road.
I need to find some disco music after you do that. Be like, boom, boom, like you did. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, party. All right.
Todd Neese will stay out. Stympian will stay out. Yarrow will stay out. Josh Jones will stay out. So 4 stay out on this caution. Lap 58 of 90.
Uh, 58, 90. So they got 32 laps to go. They still don't have enough of fuel.
It's going to be close. I bet you we're going to see some gamblers. As Kenny Rogers once said, you got to know when to hold them. You got to know when to fold them. You got to know when to make a pit stop. Have you ever seen the movie Six Pack?
Okay. True.
No, I mean, seriously, have you ever seen the movie Six Pack? It's
Yes.
a racing movie with Kenny
Yes.
Rogers.
Yeah, yes.
Some people look at me like I'm crazy when they're like, Kenny Rogers wasn't in a racing movie. I'm
Yes,
like,
he
yeah,
was.
yeah, it was. It was pretty good, too.
Yeah, it was actually good. Yep.
Oh, that was old school. Dang, that's early 80s.
Yeah, that's what I was ready to say. 83? No, yeah. I'd have to look it up. I forget.
It's back in the Gambler days when that song was big.
Yeah.
So Nice will lead up 19 positions from his starting gridding. Play some of Jiggy.
Steve said he loves Footloose.
Oh, Footloose is good too. Now the original with Kevin Bacon, not this new one.
Oh, Christopher also said Footloose too. Yeah.
It looks like Stimpy and Yarrow will come to pit along with Jones. Nice will be the only one to stay out.
We should be going green this time by, so I am shocked that Todd did not pit, but I think Todd said, I think it might be safer up here in the front than back in the Hornet's Nest. So I think he's going to gamble and stay up front and see if another yellow comes out and be the leader, you know, and stay out of the carnage. And then
Well, he
come down
pitted
and
10 laps ago in lap 47. So, I mean, it's not like he,
Yeah.
you know, he's been running 30 laps on these tires and everything. I mean, he can stand to gamble and see if another yellow comes out before the end.
Well, that's what he's going to have to do because he's going to have to pit at least 10 laps sooner than everybody else. So I just think the game plan is to get out of the Hornet's Nest, is to get up front like he is, be the leader. Hopefully you don't get nothing involved into the front, as this last caution we've seen with the 13 actually leading the race got loose and things happened. You know, it's a good call. I mean, why not get out of the bee's nest, man, and you know, see what you can do with it. And if the yellow comes out, hey, great, it all falls right in place for him. If we don't get a yellow, well, he's gonna need some friends or he's screwed. That's bottom line on that one.
Trying to figure out what's going on with Rodrigo Loga. Go to the 22. He is just stopped almost.
Oh no!
And he is running in third position.
Is his car running? Let me go in cockpit. No, the car shut off. Uh-oh. Oh, now it's starting back up.
What in the world?
I wonder if he's having electrical problems or maybe his alternator's getting weak.
I don't know. We're about to go green, though.
Yeah, he's gonna get black flag. Well, unless it gave him an EOL for being way back. Sent him behind the line.
We're not going green.
Nope.
Yep.
All right, okay. Delayed. They're going to let him catch back up because if not, the whole field would have got black flag. Oh, my goodness.
But
Now,
the pace car came off. What in the world?
the pace car will come. He'll keep going. He'll come right back out.
And then Loga comes flying through and almost clips the 13 of Nicholas Lolby and the 61 of James Small as they was coming into the pits. Loga comes flying up, trying to cut into the inside, and we almost had a collision right there.
Yeah, we were actually riding cockpit when you did it. So, but he's back up to where he needs to be. Now, delayed caution. We're going back green this time by. This helps the guys save fuel if you're clutching it, turning that motor on and off. You know, it helps.
Yeah. So Todd Nese will be jumping in front of Rodrigo Loga to get back into position. Go, Rodrigo. There we go.
Yeah, second place there, buddy. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he had a wheel disconnect or what, but
maybe he had the Hello Kitty come running over his wheel.
And a good call by the league just to throw one more yellow, let him get back in line. I mean, it was obviously nothing of his doing, and a lot of leagues would have just left you sitting out there.
Oh yeah. Steve says the Gambler was in 1978.
I was alive then.
I'm just saying, yeah, that's when the song came out. So that movie is, probably, about 80, between 81, 82, 83, somewhere around there. Google somebody.
You can't find it anywhere digitally to either buy or rent.
Or Top Gun. Can't find Top Gun anywhere. Drives me
Dogma.
nuts.
That's another one.
There's a lot that old movies that I like to watch, but we can't find them. Nowhere digital, like you said. But all right, well, pace car's heading in here, Lee. We're getting ready to get back freaky fast, freaky crazy with Sim Racing Unleashed here at Talladega. Yeah, see, now you got me doing it. Woohoo!
It'll be 30 laps to go when we cross the line. Nese, May, Loga, Lane, and Anderson, your top 5. Noah Lewis will be in that 6th position.
Green flag, green flag.
In the 3rd row. Here we go on the gas, and May with an excellent start there. On the high side, Nese will be at the bottom. Loga dropped below that yellow line. He's got Jason Anderson right behind him. What about the move from Anderson, who was way in the back of the pack, 20-something laps ago, and now riding in the 6th position. But the outside line with the momentum here, it's the 10 of May, the 32 of Lane, and the 98 of Noah Lewis.
I said the wrong movie. I don't mean to bounce off it because you can find Top Gun everywhere because I actually watched it. Eddie and the Cruisers. Have you ever watched Eddie and the Cruisers?
Sounds like a band.
Yeah, but it's a movie.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can't find it. Eddie and the Cruisers. Good luck trying to find it. That's the one I don't know why I said Top Gun because I watched it the other day on TV. But anyways.
You tell him, Kayla.
Yeah.
Kayla's got to keep us straight.
Yeah, she corrected me really fast. So thank you, hon. I appreciate it. But all right, back to the race.
Jacob May in the lead on the low side with Lane, and Nese now is going to drastically fall back. He did not pit that last time, so I think he's probably going to come in this time.
Yeah,
Noah Lewis is on the high side with Anderson right behind him. As we come out of 4, let's see if Nese is going to pit, and he doesn't. So Nese just lifted, went to the inside, and just let the group go on past him.
Well, that or he's setting himself up for a later pit stop here. You know what I mean? He's 10 laps difference on tires and fuel, so this might be a good call too. Get in the back of the pack. There's 2 packs. You got this front pack. You got him in the middle, and then you got a backpack back here with Steven, Brandon, Steven Leffler. So him running here in the middle, Lee. Yeah, it might be a good call.
As we come into 3, Lewis will battle May on the outside with Anderson pushing him. Lane will hook up with May. Rodrigo Loga right behind Lane. And the number 3 of Aaron Bradford will get behind Anderson. So we're kind of getting it situated here. 27 to go. And we got side-by-side racing 5 deep. Ooh, Buzz in the 51, man. Him coming off of 2. He shakes a tail feather here and there.
Yeah, these cars just... I thought these cars would look a little bit more stable. We seen it last night at Daytona, and now we're seeing it again here tonight at Talladega. They just, there's something either with the steering input or just the way the setups are. They just seem, I don't know, I thought they would just seem more stable.
Nah, it feels like I said, I drove a Talladega quick race today just to kind of mess around, and it feels different. And I can't explain why, but
yeah.
It's just, you drift so much easier now, and then when you try to correct, you almost feel like you're going to overcorrect. Quit blinking, Dave.
So much wheel play in your wheel, like you're going to overcorrect, and you feel like you're going to slide back and forth, because that's the way it looks like here to me. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
As we come into 3, Jacob May continues to lead up 9 positions from his starting lineup. Lane will be in 2nd. Rodrigo Loga in 3rd. Noah Lewis 4th. Buzz will be in 5th. Buzz looking to take that 4th position from Lewis. But Lewis is going to have a little help from Anderson on the high side. And then Aaron Bradford going to pull back up again in that Marca car. Brandon Hartwell and the number 5 and then the 13 of Lulby in 10th position. Riding right behind Hartwell. Let's see how this outside line does as they come out of 2. And no momentum gain there. The low side has the line at the moment.
Well, I think that top line can do something as long as everybody gets together and...
Oh, yeah, it's a lap-by-lap thing. It's just how they all exit. And you can tell pretty much as, before they even exit 2, but really as they exit, are they going to have momentum and you see them moving past that low line, or are they going to stay still, or are they going to fall backwards a little bit? And on that one, they just did not have as much speed as the low line did. Mm-hmm. We come into 1 now, and you can see May and Lane pulling the lead out a little bit. Lewis is going to ride side by side with Loga, along with Anderson on the high side as well. And that top line, see again, really not gaining anything. As we go into 3. And look at Buzz, man. He back and forth between the yellow and white.
And I don't know, that top line. The top line looks very racy. It's like you said, good explaining there, Lee. How much can they push? It all goes to, we can't forget about overheating. You can push so long, you can get this good run coming out of the turn, and then you might have to duck for air. As you can see, these cars, some of these guys are ducking to the left to try to get some air in that radiator to cool it down a little bit. But if you keep pushing, don't matter how many times you duck out, it's not going to cool that car off.
Coming out of 4, May continues to lead. Noah Lewis working the high side with Jason Anderson, and we do have a lap car of David Neese coming up. He is staying way high here to stay out of everyone's way, so hopefully a side draft don't suck him in.
Well, these guys have to make one more pit stop. They are in the pit window.
Here comes a good run. Look at this outside here.
Yep.
Nice run by Anderson and Lewis. Oh, he touched him.
Whoa. Nice save.
Lane barely tipped him, and an awesome save by number 10 of May. May still trying to keep it. No, he comes back up into the track, and he's going to be good there. We're going to lose a ton of positions. As Noah Lewis, man, we got a competitor for best save of the night now. Along with Dave Bush.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Dave Bush. Clip it.
The Noah Lewis will take the lead. Anderson now in 2nd position will slide up high and going to look to overtake Lewis. Hartwell will join up with Anderson on the high side, and we're looking for that hard push off of 2, and here they come. Nice push there by Hartwell into Anderson as we come to 2. Lane to the tail end of Noah Lewis, and this is where he clipped May last time, but nice entry into 3 here. The bottom line with some momentum. Rodrigo Loga's going to pull up to the backside of Lane. As we come across the line, it will be 20 to go here at Talladega for Sim Racing Unleashed on Freaky Fast Broadcasting this July 5th Sunday night in the year of 2020. I wish my eyesight was 2020 again. That was fun times.
Yeah, right. I agree with you on that one.
Out of 2. Anderson and Hartwell looking to try to make something happen up there. Now, I tell you what, we've seen a lot of people in and out of this top group, but there's 3 right now that's been very, very consistent. It's the 13 of Lowby, the 22 of Loga, and the 53 of Dave Bush.
Hey, you see the whole field basically got really spread out now. But like I was saying, Lee, the pit window has opened up for these guys. All these guys that pitted on lap 57, 58, 59. Pit window is open. When do you make that call? Do you pit early? You know, get your fuel, 2 tires? Because if you're going to get a full tank of fuel, you might as well take 2 tires. That's just the right thing to do. But you might see some guys gamble, just come in, get enough of fuel, and head right back on out. So, pit window's open, man.
We'll see how that plays out. Lap 72 of 90 as we come out of 4. Still got a tightly knitted group. Little pack going on here all the way back. Goodness, man. It goes back to, let me see, Coley's in it. In 15th position. Yeah, and then back to the 35. Nope, 95 of Yarrow. Yarrow's going to be the tail end of this pack.
Yeah,
There's 16 cars.
Look at this, man. We got 3 wide in the middle with Freaky Fast stuck in the middle. Oh my goodness.
May and Hartwell making that outside line work as we come out of 4 down the straight. The race is back here around 10.
Oh man.
Man, that's just scary looking. Now it's starting to thin out a little bit. Dave slid up. Dave disappeared. Dave reappeared, and Dave's still in the middle.
There you go. You look at Jacob Mazo, you're just saying there, that 5 and the 10, man, they're coming, and here comes Steven in that 81. 17 to go. He says, you know what? I think it's time to see what I can do up front here.
Yeah, Anderson takes the lead during that lap, leading his first lap of the race that I can remember. We come out of 4 to be 16 to go this time around.
And
but
go ahead.
The pack is racing from 7th back with the 5 of Hartwell. Is right in the mess of that. Now Lane comes up to the top side as well. Buzz is all over the place in 1. Man, stick it to the track, Buzz. There you go.
And Christopher out on Facebook, he's surprised that no one has short pitted of what I was just explaining. Pit window's open. How long are these guys going to go? You know, you're going to team up with somebody. I'm sure there's teammates out there. I'm sure there's teams out there. Unfortunately, we don't know them yet, but somebody's working with somebody.
Lewis is blinking. Noah Lewis started blinking in 2nd position. He's between Anderson in 1st, and Logan's right behind him. Now Lane is going to get a great push from Hartwell to challenge Anderson, because when Lewis disappeared, not only was there no draft there, but Logan didn't know where to go and couldn't pull up to help Anderson. Right. Once again, Buzz crossing that yellow line. He is trying to make that low line, every single bit of it work. The 53 of Dave Bush challenging Bradford. Side-by-side racing down the backstretch, 15 to go here at Talladega. Lane looking to take the lead from Jason Anderson. Anderson on the inside along with his helper, the 98 of Lewis. Lane on the top side, Hartwell right behind him. Out of 4 in the tri-oval, and it's a race to the line on who will lead this lap. And I think Anderson is going to take it this time. Now we're coming up on the 27 again of David Neese, I believe. Yeah, the 27 of David Neese. So, and he's going to stay high. Nice job, Dave.
Yeah, everybody's going to get down, make it too wide. He's going to stay high. Everybody's going to get in line. Going to go right by him. Good job, Dave. Opens it up now, and now we're going to see them all fan back out. 2 wide, 3 wide. God knows how many wides.
Out of 4, Anderson continues to lead. It'll be 13 to go across the line. Anderson, Lewis, Loga, Buzz, and Lane will be your top 5. With Hartwell and Bradford right outside, just trying to catch a sniff. 3 wide back here with the 72 of Leffler and Lolby and Dave Bush. Dave's going to fall back to 15th, getting caught on the outside. Into 3.
Whoa! Did you just see what the Kellogg's cornflakes tried to shave off more flakes? Oh my goodness! He just went in between Jacob and the 13, and I swear, I don't know how he fit that car. Oh no!
Buzz spins! The 51 of Buzz spins.
Oh no, he's going on to the inside.
Yellow.
Oh, inside wall, Lee. Oh, he's coming back up on the track. Does he keep it? And no, he's still going through the grass. Oh, up over, back up on the track, and he's good. And no yellow, like you said.
Noah Lewis takes the lead. Lane will push him to that. It'll be in 2nd. May will be in 3rd. Anderson falls back to 4th. Loga below the yellow line, now back up on the track, will fall into 6th. 5th position will be the number 5 of Brandon Hartwell, shaking out the field here after Buzz takes a spill on lap 79. We'll be on lap 80 when we cross here. Anderson's trying to find some room here. He just decides to push May instead. Lewis is going to get hung to the bottom. Loga behind him. Lane will push Anderson on the top side. May will clearly take the lead with Anderson in 2nd. Looking to slide. Oh, Anderson, a little slight bump there, but able to slide into the bottom groove. And now start pushing May. Man, look at it pushing through the corners.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That's very dangerous. I mean, oh man, he is all over him. Holy mackerel. Jason Anderson is, he's showing some bumper now, man.
He is. I mean, he is right glued to the backside of May. But Noah Lewis isn't going to give it up easily with Lane says, you know what, Jason, I can do that too. Watch me. Nose to the tail of Lewis coming out of 2.
Oh my God.
Yes, this is getting crazy here down the backstretch. Lane pushing Lewis. Anderson is pushing May. We go into 3. Into 3. Oh, Lewis comes down right in front of May. I mean, there was 3 inches there for him to fit, and somehow was able to just slide it into position as we come across the line.
And look who's coming up. Where's he at? Back here in 8th position, right behind your guy, the 81. He's there. He waited. Oh man. Do we see a yellow? 9 laps to go.
These guys. Lapping Dave. Dave to the high side. Lane's going to drop down inside of May and look to sniff the inside with Noah Lewis. Hartwell to the back of May. May now going to slide down inside. Whoa. Lewis drifted up high, almost into the door of Lolby. We come out of 4.
These
They
guys
will continue to lead.
These guys got to make a pit stop, man. They cannot make it. They can't. Dave just pitted on lap 79. These guys cannot make to the end of the race.
8 to go.
And the way they're pushing, I mean, you can tell it's go time. We're at the end of the race. These guys are not laying back anymore. It's not playing nice. Look at them. Look at Lane dicing up. They're going to try to keep Jacob May hanging out there. They got a 3-car pack up there. No, 4-car now.
Making that high side work, left May by himself on the low side until Logan could get up there. So Lane and Lewis will take the position from May. Anderson on the high side gets joined by Hartwell. And now we'll race May for 3rd position. We come into the tri-oval now. Lane in the lead. 7 to go and we cross the line. Lewis will be in 2nd. Anderson with a strong run there, along with Hartwell. Oh, Logan lost it.
Yeah.
Caution.
And that started with the 81 of Steven. He got stuck in the middle, and I don't know if he got loose or whatever happened here, but we're going to find out. We'll go back
As we
on
come
the replay.
through, Stippian tried to make it 3 wide, gets tapped by the 13 of Lolby just ever so slightly, which shifted him down into Loga, and then chaos ensues.
Yep, you can see it right here. The 13 sliding down, got into the right front corner, right front quarter panel, and then just slid him right down into the 22, like you said, and that just...
Innocent bystanders of Dave Bush and Brandon Colley.
Oh, man, there goes the freaky crush car. We lost the front end of our car. Oh, man, hopefully he has a fast repair, but not only that, he was a lap down. So this is what these leaders were waiting for, Lee. They couldn't make it to the end of the race. So this here, we're going to see a pit. I'm not allowed to say it, but we'll see it.
We most certainly will see, sir.
Yes, well, I'm not going to ruin the fun.
I wonder if anybody's going to try to push it. Let's see if there's anybody on the... Dave Bush pitted on 79, but he got involved in that incident, so I don't think he's going to survive. At least we'll have to make a pit, but if he's got a fast repair left. If not, then he's pretty much out.
Yeah.
Everyone else pitted right there on around that 57, 58 mark.
Right. Josh Jones was 59, so between 57 to 59 is when the last time everybody pitted. Unfortunately, Dave was involved, so he wouldn't get the lucky dog because he'd be the first car a lap down, but he was involved in that accident. Plus, he has to go down and get the car fixed, like you said, even if he has a fast repair. So basically, the freaky fast car is kind of done for the night, but thank you, Dave. Gave it a good shot. It was nice seeing that beautiful car out there.
So Lane will stay out along with Anderson. Lewis looks like Hartwell is staying out. Jacob May will stay out as well.
I wonder if we're gonna be able. The guys are shutting the car off. They're saving every ounce of fuel. These we're gonna have a green-white checkered because we got 5 to go. Unless we go green the next time by, we won't. Might be a 1-lap shootout. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what that pace car does. If he comes across the start-finish line, Lee, and the lights go out, it would be 4 to go, which would be 3. No, we should be under the protocol of a green-white checker. Did that pop up in the chat? You should be able to see that if you bring up the UI.
No, there's a bunch of
not yet.
black flags being cleared, but that's about it.
Okay, so yeah, keep an eye on that because it's going to let us know if it triggers it. Because we got 5 to go. So these guys that stayed out, they're saving gas, like I said, okay. They're saving gas under yellow, and we had a couple other yellows. They might be able to make it one shot, you know what I mean? If we go green, white, checkered, that might be... You might be seeing some guys running out going into turn 3.
And how many times this year have we seen in different leagues people that have misjudged that fuel window and ran out last lap?
A lot.
Anderson is driving all over the place trying to get every drop that he possibly can to accumulate in that one particular corner.
Yeah, if you go down on the apron, you can slush the fuel around and make it instead of a 45-degree angle, because the fuel cell is actually on the right side of the car. So even though they fill it on the left, fuel cell's on the right, and they do got a reserve tank in these that hold 1 gallon reserve fuel in NASCAR on these cars. Now, that doesn't apply here to iRacing, but in real life, you know.
So we watch the pace car come across, and the light should shut off. It will put us at 4 to go this time around, which means it will be a green, white checkered.
So did it trigger green, white, checkered?
No, that's why I said green.
Okay, so we're gonna have a 1 lap. Okay, green. Okay. Oh boy.
Yep, it'll be 3 to go when we cross the line for the restart. Your top 10: Lane, Anderson, Lewis, Hartwell, May, Stipp, Loga, Leffler, Jones, and Todd Neese. And you talk about some names. There's some names in that top 10. Any of them can come away with a victory. Now, Loga on back, pitted on lap 85. Lane, Anderson, Hartwell, Lewis, Stipp, and May did not pit.
And I'm sure these guys in the back, looking at their pit stops, a lot of them got a 14-second pit stop from the guys that pitted on lap 85 on back. Except for your 22, he only took fuel. But everybody else took 4 tires. So now you got the half of the pack, 4 tires and fuel, and you got the front with old tires and maybe not enough of fuel. Oh boy. This is gonna get interesting.
Yeah, this is one of those where you might pay for the entire chair, but you're only going to use the edge of the seat.
Well, we're gonna find out, because here we go, Lee. Gonna hand it over to you. 4 laps to go. Let's get everybody freaky exciting, or however you want to say it.
As the pace car comes off, excuse me, it will be 3 to go across the line at Talladega for Sim Racing Unleashed on Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Lane will take the low line. Anderson will take the high side. The green flag waves. The engines rev. And Anderson, with an outstanding start, will immediately take the lead from Lane. Hartwell looking to follow him on the outside. Lane in the lead. Anderson in the lead with Lane in second. Your third place will be the high side with Hartwell. Lane slides up to the high side. What in the heck is Jacob May doing? Jacob May comes up and just taps Anderson and makes him vanish. He comes back. We're 3 wide. Lane, Anderson, and Lewis. Lane's into the wall. Hartwell's in. Stipp gets hit. Leffler. We've got it going on here. Green, white, checkered will come up, but a big one on the restart coming out of 4.
Wow. A little bit of aggressive driving there, if you ask me.
May hit Anderson in the back end. Didn't really do anything, but Lane was coming up high, got tapped by Hartwell, and then took out 2/3 of the field.
Yeah, you can see right here, the 5 just got a piece of them, and there goes Tide. He's going to the washing machine. And the 81, Steven, nowhere to go. The other Steven Leffler, nowhere to go. And if we watch the 81, he went for a ride. He got hit from the 13 and right into the wall. And does he flip? No, he doesn't. Does he? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. No, but he goes off the air. Oh, man. And lands hard. As we're watching the carnage here, Lee. Slow-mo here at Freaky Fast. And
Yeah,
whew, what a
so
mess.
many cars getting collected there. The 5 of Hartwell, the 81 of Stemp. Lane, of course. Lane with no front end now. So we'll do a green-white checker when we come back.
Let's get the beat out.
Looks like Lewis, Anderson, Loga, May, Todd Neese, Brandon Caress, Fernando Gamboa will stay out. I'm sorry?
Glenn's up 17 positions in the 19. We didn't talk about him at all.
Yeah, Glenn Ballard has just hung out this evening, staying out of trouble, and is now, like you said, up 17 positions to number 8. Same thing with Fernando Gamboa. He's only up 6 positions, but Gamboa's just been kind of hanging out there, watching what's going on, and now finds himself sitting in 7th position with an excellent opportunity on this green-white checker.
He's got damage, but still, he was not the cause of the damage. Just minding his P's and Q's.
That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted, chat.
The 23 of Fernando Gamboa. Sitting in 7th position, up 6 spots. Quickest lap of the race as of right now was run by number 10 of Jacob May. And it was on lap 71, and it was a 47.257.
Okay.
Okay. Indeed.
Okay. Racing's good for you. Okay.
Okay. Drugs bad. Okay.
Okay. I used to say that to my kids all the time. Drugs are bad. Okay. Of course, they'd look at me like I was an idiot, but...
Yeah, I'm used to those kind of looks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not a big South Park fan, but I did definitely like... what's his name that talks like that? I don't remember what his name is.
Who knows? So, I know that we're about to go green-white checker as we're coming towards the end of our race here. So, all the viewers, all the participants online through Facebook and YouTube, joining us via the Withies on the interwebs, click that like button, click that subscribe button, follow Freaky Fast. If you're on Facebook right now, I haven't got to see this. If you look at the bottom of your screen, there's these little reactions. There's a little thumbs up. Oh, there's one right there. There's a heart. There's a care emoji. You can laugh, but I want to see everyone watching. Tell us how you're feeling about this green-white checkered with the emotes right now in Facebook.
That is correct. And Christopher, that's right, Mr. Garrison.
Mr. Garrison, okay. Yep, you're right.
That's right. Yep. Okay. All right, we're gonna go back green. Okay. With 3 laps to go. Okay.
Okay.
I think Jason Anderson might win. Okay.
I don't know. Noah Lewis has been looking strong. He's up 16 positions from his starting position. Will be taking the inside on the restart. Anderson will be in 2nd on the high side. Loga 3rd. May 4th. Neeson 5th. Caress in 6th.
Well, what about fuel? I think they probably saved enough with these yellows. I think they're good. I think they're good to go.
When you look at the way that this is shaking out, Lewis, Anderson, and May are the only ones who have not pitted. Loga in third position pitted on 85. Nice in fifth pitted on 85. And then Caress on back from 6 on back pitted on lap 85. Rodrigo Loga has put himself in a position to make me lose my voice tonight.
Stay tuned for post-race interview, gentlemen and ladies.
So here we go, green, white checker with Sim Racing Unleashed at Talladega Superspeedway. 7.73 miles of racing to go. We wait on Barney the flag guy to have a spasm, and here we go. With the green flag, green, white, checkered. Anderson with a great start with May pushing him. Logan looking to push Lewis on the bottom. We go into one. Anderson will overtake that lead. May will be in second, and they're going to pull it into the bottom groove and leave Braden Caress out there by himself. Starting to pull away from Caress is the front four, and Todd Neese looking to join up with them. Now Lewis goes to the high side. Logan will join him. Anderson and May to the bottom. Anderson and May to the bottom. Lewis, Logan to the top. Now Neese is going to join the bottom group. The 91 of Braden Caress will join the high side. Lewis will slide in front of Neese. Now May will come out in front of Lewis. We get ready to come across the line. It is May and Anderson racing to the line. May will lead that lap. Lewis with an excellent push there on May. And both of them will overtake Anderson. Rodrigo Loga's trying to join him. The high side did not go down. And we kind of got a little bit. Oh, look at Jones making it 3 wide between Neese and Caress. And he spins Loga. Jones spun Loga in the backstretch. No caution. 3 wide. Jones going to the high side. Harwell right up to the backside of Lewis. Pushing May. Anderson comes down. Lewis has to drop below the yellow. We come down the front stretch with 1 to go. 3 wide for second. May in the lead. Anderson now looks to the high side. Lewis, 4 wide. 5 wide. We spin. No caution. Run it, boys. Run it. Anderson in the lead. Lewis in second.
Race
Make
is
that
over,
Jason
bud.
T. Adams, who out of nowhere is going to get a podium finish.
No. Race is over. You're so excited. Calm down. You got to back up. Hit the live button. Jacob May, Jason Anderson, and Brandon Caress is going to finish at 10.
I thought we still had one left, man. I was going.
You were so, oh my goodness.
My counter lied.
I was like, yeah, okay, well, I'll just let him keep going. I mean, fans are loving it.
my counter said 1 to go, so I was like, all right, we got 1 to go.
Oh, man. Well, congratulations. Jacob May's going to bring it home here after that tough battle, up 9 positions. So we'll have an interview with him. But, man, what an ending tonight here with Sim Racing Unleashed. As next week, like we said at the beginning of the broadcast, they are getting ready to start their playoffs for 3 weeks. So I will have the playoff drivers that are in it and hopefully have something special lined up so everybody knows who the playoff drivers are. But we will be right back after we quick get everybody ready for post-race interviews here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting.
And back here on Sim Racing Unleashed on Freaky Fast Broadcasting. And man, what a finish we had tonight, as I didn't even know the last lap had finished because of how exciting it was. Logan gets taken out on the backstretch of the last lap. We have a race to the finish, and it's everything it's packed up to be on a super speedway like Talladega with Sim Racing Unleashed. Going to talk to our top 3 finishers this evening. Coming in third place, the number 91 of Braden Caress, having an outstanding run. All right, so as we look to get our drivers in, I think they're all excited from the end of the race. We're going to go ahead and tell you about the great sponsors that bring you Sim Racing Unleashed on Freaky Fast Broadcasting. They are the ButtKicker and the Gamer2. Every game deserves a truly immersive experience, and the ButtKicker Gamer2 lets you feel every detail, from subtle footsteps to the rumble of a V10 powered race car, from ambient environmental effects to the power of a nearby explosion. By moving a physical mass instead of only air like traditional speakers, the Gamer2 provides an instant, accurate, powerful bass response, and it's all perfectly in sync with every game with no additional software required. Check out the Gamer2 at the ButtKicker.com. Use promo code FreakyFast20. That's Freaky with 2 E's. FreakyFast20 for 20% off of your order of the Gamer2 at the ButtKicker.com. Freaky Fast Broadcasting also brought to you by Abruzzi USA. Abruzzi USA, your wear, your way. From sim gloves to karting gloves and shoes, and all of your sim karting and karting apparel. That's Abruzzi USA. Abruzzi, A-B-R-U-Z-Z-I, AbruzziUSA.com. Your wear, your way. Freaky Fast Broadcasting also brought to you by iPitting. iPitting Board is a web tool designed for iRacing teams. It helps you to create an iRacing series board for all your teammates and provides a clear vision of every data point they need, from schedules, results, championship points, standings, and more. And it's also a great help for your team's community manager, who can use the tool to know and share on social networks with your team's achievements and more. That's iPitting and the iPitting board at iPitting.com. Mr. Robert, what a race we had here tonight at Talladega, sir.
That is correct, man. What a race, what a finish. Doesn't look like we have the top 3 here tonight for a post-race interview, so I do apologize for that, but I want to say thank you to everybody that stuck around on Facebook and YouTube and watched us, and I hope you enjoyed the race. Hope you enjoyed me and Lee commentating it, and we much appreciate you, following us and listening to us every night of the week. So we much appreciate that. But we're going to bring up the unofficial results here tonight with Sim Racing Unleashed, Lee, and we'll run through that real quick and get that out of the way before we sign off tonight.
Yep, and your official results tonight at Freaky Fast with Sim Racing Unleashed at Talladega. Jacob May comes away with his first victory of the season. Jason Anderson will come in second, 0.007 seconds behind. Braden Caress will be in third. Noah Lewis finishes in fourth. Lane finishes in fifth. In sixth will be Brandon Hartwell. Seventh, Josh Jones. In eighth, Jason T. Adams. In ninth, Todd Neese. 10th will be Stephen Leffler. In 11th, Stephen Stepien. In 12th, Brandon Colley. In 13th, Dave Bush. James Small in 14th. Fernando Gamboa in 15th. Glenn Ballard in 16th. Nicholas Lobey in 17th. Michael Yarrow in 18th. Rodrigo Laga in 19th. Aaron Bradford in 20th. David Neese will come in 21st. Buzz in 22nd. Regney in 23rd. Cheswick in 24th. And Gomez will round it out in 25th. And that is your finishing order for tonight. And Robert, another outstanding night of racing here at Sim Racing Unleashed on Freaky Fast Broadcasting.
That is correct. Good job. Thank you, Lee. Great calling. We much appreciate it. Thank you. And all right, well, I guess we're getting ready to sign off here, everybody. Again, everybody, have a great week. Be safe. The next broadcast we will be live will be Tuesday night with Over the Top Designs, as I believe we're either going to be at Talladega or Daytona. I have to look at the schedule, but we'll be live at 8:20 Eastern with them guys. And then Wednesday night we'll be with Dirt Renegade Racing League for some dirt action, slinging some mud around at 9:35. We go live, and then Thursday night we'll have some IndyCar racing. Oh no, they're actually off this week, so I do apologize. So then we'll be off Thursday and Friday, and we'll be back live again with World Series of Sim Racing League as they get ready to take on Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So we will only be live Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday of next week. But until then, me and Lee like to say again, thank you to everybody who has tuned in. Please be safe. Is there any thoughts that you want to throw out there after this race here, Lee, before we sign off and pack our stuff up?
I need a drink.
Need a drink? Well,
Yeah.
My Google just said... Wow. Okay. Sorry. I apologize. Apparently, it's letting me know where Lee can get some drinks. So, all right. Well, like I said, man, thank you again. And we will catch everybody next week here with Sim Racing Unleashed if we don't catch you through the rest of the week. But until then, God bless everybody. Love yous all. Peace out.